Howdy there, folks. This is Lapidary Dave, and right now my good friend Zephaniah Stringfield's singing on the radio back there. That's always a great thing. Fantastic 5-star musician. Also, today I will be carving this piece of common pink Australian opal. This mark is actually left by the slab saw I used. A gentleman was carving like slag ore or something, totally made a mess. The guy was a lot of fun, actually. But, so that's not natural right there. It's a beautiful pink. Sorry, my camera can't get it too well. I will be grinding this and everything I've been making videos on for the last week on Facebook, so you'll be able to see a little bit more color later. I tried to buy a bunch of common opals. This material is usually colorful and very easy to carve, takes a fantastic polish. I didn't get as much as I would like. I would have liked to have had a few different kinds of pinks, perhaps some of that Peruvian blue or pink. Definitely would have liked to had some purple common opal, but I didn't get it this year. It's okay. I can always find it. But yeah, I'm going to carve this. I actually did carve a piece of this before I bought the pound that I bought. I carved a piece of this for a woman using a Cab King 6-inch lapidary machine. She sat around and I walked her through all of the steps from cutting the stone to grinding, polishing, and finishing, and told her what I would do with it when I was done. I gave her the stone, so I don't have an example to show you folks. Anyway, I'm going to shape this up and polish it, perhaps drill it. This is a fantastic material. This Australian pink opal cost me $15 a pound. This is maybe just over half of it. I gave a lot of it away. I don't like to sit around and carve the same material over and over again, so I didn't mind. I got this material from these folks here. What does it say? Gem Center USA Incorporated. Hector and his kin, I believe, are the folks who sold me this material, the same folks who sold me the lemon quartz that turned out to be serpentine. All is well. I love this greenstone. Anyway, I got a phone call, so let's get a carving. Alright folks, I'm over here at Little Blue, my Little Blue 2-wheel Lorton. I'm gonna grind this stone at 80 grit on this hard wheel. But real quick, I wanted to show you folks some of this material wet. I know it's a little difficult to see on my camera, but I love this stuff. I love this common opal stuff. I love to carve it. It doesn't take forever. It's got fantastic medicine. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, awesome. Alright, here we go. 80 grit. I'm going to try to not take off too much material. Alright folks, I made the mistake of having way too much fun way too soon, and carved a little bit more of this material than I would have wanted to, but it's fantastic. The more I take off now, the more I'm going to take off around 220 and 280, which I would have liked to have gotten this size from instead of this 80 grit wheel. So I'm going to lose a lot more material, but this is too much fun. This stuff is super affordable. I'm sure I can even order it from the folks after the gem show. Well, now that the gem show is over, for around the same price, $15 a pound. This is a pleasure to carve. It carves extremely quick. It's not crumbling on me. I got a few things here and there. Where's that right there? I'll take care of that on the 220 wheel. But this material is awesome. Since I'm still not 100% sure how it's going to respond to drilling, I actually plan on drilling this after my 220 wheel instead of after my 280 wheel. Anyway, on to my Easy Cab. Alrighty folks, I'm here at my Easy Cab. I'm going to lick this on my 220 wheel. My hand's already filthy, so I'm just not going to use gloves this time. Yeah, this is going to be very fast. Also, from the 80 grit grind, there's some natural fissuring or like some kind of pit thing here. I don't know if this camera is getting it well. There it is. That's not coming out, but that's fine. I don't mind that. It's natural. It's groovy. This stone isn't going to cost a fortune polished and set up as a necklace or whatnot. Yeah, so we're going to rock and roll. Ugh. Alrighty folks, this is my 220 grit grind, a little moist. I'm sorry, it's kind of tough to see the color. But yeah, it is what it is. As most folks know, or most folks will soon find out, not all opal has fire. This particular opal is just kind of pink and looks like ice cream. It's got like vanilla and a little bit of chocolate, maybe some banana in there. I don't like banana ice cream. I don't like banana flavored like treats. I like bananas though. Anyway. Yeah. Even at 220 this thing is looking super fun. I'm not sure how hard this is. But definitely, I would say harder than fluorite. Softer than glass. Maybe harder than like a chrysocolla or a turquoise, but softer than obsidian or let's say sandstone or something. Anyway, I'm actually gonna drill this now. Yeah. Just because I don't know if this thing's just gonna explode, and I don't want to waste time on my 280 wheel if that's gonna happen. So, I am gonna drill it now. Alrighty folks, I'm over here at my 2.5 gallon drinking water container drippy-doo thing. I'm gonna do my double burr switcheroo. If you could see my two little marks there. The idea is to drill it kind of in the middle around those two spots. Sorry if it's hard to see. But yeah, let's rock and roll. Wish me luck. I love when I do this on Facebook. People send me little fingers crossed and prayer hands and stuff. That's fun.
Thrilled.
The front's pretty clean. The back, where I was expecting some blowout, blew that little fissure thing right out of the ballpark, right out of the stone. If this was something precious, that would have really stank. Well, it's precious to me, you know what I mean. If this was something expensive, that would have been harsh. But, yeah, I will just take that down with the 220 wheel. It'll be a little bit thinner than I would have wanted up there. But, yeah, besides that, everything went pretty well. There's the holes. It's going to make a fantastic pendant. Pretty straight. I'm digging it. Like I said before, I did polish one of these. It does glass up nicely. It almost feels like a pink slag glass or something when the finished product. At least it takes the same type of finish. It's an interesting material from Australia. There was also a banded version that had like some cool red stuff going throughout, and it looked, for the most part, so much like this, I didn't bother buying any more. That's always a bad idea. Everything you thought you should have bought at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, you should have bought at the gem show. Yeah, because everything pays for itself there, for the most part. Anyway, back to the Easy Cab, to the 220 wheel. I'm going to just hurry up, and then I'm going to go on to the 280 wheel. Alright folks, that's after I cleaned up the back. This is the back. This is the front. I took down the chocolate side a little bit to even up with the strawberry over here. Nice and even looking to me. It's going to be fine. Alright, now on to the 280 wheel. I'm going to knock down most of those facets there. I don't know if you can see them in the corners. Nice and blocky. That's fine. Alrighty folks, that is my 280 grit shine, polish rather, grind thing. Looking good, looking smooth. Still a little crack where that big fissure blew out, I'm okay with that. That hole is looking clean. This stone is awesome. On to the 600 grit. Alright folks, that's my 600 grit grind. Sand, whatnot. All the scratches are gone, all the facets are gone for the most part. I could still see a few things with my naked eye. But realistically, I could totally finish this with some compound or some diamond paste. Yes, fantastic. That's the face dry. This is the face wet. A little bit darker. Worth finishing. Onto the 1200 grit sand, diamond, resin, wheel thing. Awesome stone. Very fun to grind. Alrighty. That was way too much fun, and I was having a hard time stopping, even though I knew I was finished. This is the 1200 grit sand. There's like some hair or something on it from my sweater. It's chilly out here. There we go. Super shiny. This is dry. That is fantastic in my opinion. I love this material. This is the back. Like 92% dry. Oh yeah. Looking good. This one piece paid for itself. I mean, paid for the whole pound. As most people know, Opal is light, so you get quite a bit. Everything I had in my bin earlier was all but 2 pieces that I brought home. I think I said that right. Anyway, I did give a lot of this material away to some friends of mine. Yes, just pieces that I wasn't seeing working for my art. So everything you saw in my tray, and that I'll show you later, is more than a pound. Anyway, I mean, none of that is slightly less than a pound, and there's a lot there. I'm gonna totally fast forward over all this, I think. On to the 3000. Alright folks, I'm having a few technical difficulties, so I didn't get to record this being grinded at 3000. This is the 3000 grit. This could easily be considered finished, but I'm going to take it one step further by hitting it with some compound, which should take it to closer to like 8,000 to 12,000. Doesn't quite look as lustrous as like 14,000 diamond paste, but it's good enough for me and it's fast. This stone looks fantastic. Fantastic finish. You change the lighting. Yeah, maybe you can see a little bit more of what I'm seeing, but this camera's pretty bad. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna burnish it and I'll be back. Alright, I don't know if you can tell the difference between this and the 3000 grit polish, but it is a lot more lustrous now. After hitting it with a Dremel, a buffer wheel, and a little bit of fabulous compound. I think it's some kind of tin oxide or aluminum oxide or something. Fantastic common opal from Australia, Australian pink opal. Drill's nice, carve's nice, it doesn't take a long time. You could easily do it with silicon carbide. This is what's left of the pound that I bought. A few larger pieces, a couple smaller pieces, and then some little tiny things. I think I could probably window and give away or something, or whatnot. But I do have these folks as card. If you would like to get this material, I paid $15 a pound, and I'm nobody special, so I'm sure you can get this material for that price, but then you probably have to pay shipping if you're not going out to wherever their rock yard is. Who knows, maybe in El Paso, Texas? This material is awesome. This one bead paid for everything. I'm super stoked. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. The same people sold me this material, this lemon quartz. That's what it says here. But I think it's a serpentine. Lemon serpentine. Good people. Thanks, Hector. Thank you, folks, for watching. This was a lot of fun to carve this opal. I'll be carving a lot more here soon. Have a great night. Have a great day. Love you folks so much.